We're off now to the third skyboard course, the second one on our schedule, and that's in Magma Crater. Yep, we're jumping into a live volcano. I honestly can't think of a much more extreme sport, except perhaps for good old volcano parkour. Alright, cut! This is definitely one of the harder courses in the game. Never mind the fact we're raiding a molten core, but goodness gracious, these fireballs are fast. It goes without saying, but sticking to the top of the screen isn't the worst of ideas here. As far as meeting this course's combo requirements, there's a few ideal spots for busting loose. If flags are a factor, go for an 8 combo in the center after getting the third one. Otherwise, try a 15 combo about 1 character length from the far right immediately after getting flag 4, whilst positioned to grab the following 5th flag during the trick itself. Or, if you're a daredevil, line up between the left and center after the last flag, like so. I definitely wasn't able to carry on through the fire and flames as easily the first couple times through, but still, knowing is half the battle. I could sure go for a body massage and pork chop sandwich after all this. The Red Hot Rumble begins with Koi, who's fuming over the very idea of leaping into a lair of lava. She loves it hot. That's why Daisy frequents this place. Same with Hoggy, he's quite the party animal. You'll get your turn, little Miss Bony Boots. For now I'm gonna go with Flo. Vance was once trapped in the world's biggest volcano taco, so this experience is nothing new to him. Bad puns are what Melvin cracks. Well, Roscoe simply cries hacks. Pains me to put Allie's cat charity plans to rest. Just look at those puppy dog eyes. This goon says he's lost track of his boneheaded buddy. Cry me a river. In fact, I'll use it as a shortcut back down. This bonehead really did get separated from her goon. I guess they do have feelings deep down in those goonish hearts and bony souls. And we've got medals deep down in our pockets. 206 to be approximately precise. A quick shortcut back to the mainland and we can mosey over to the message center to get the latest from our boy Finn. There I was just now thinking the goons and bones weren't half as bad. And Finn's officially gone undercover to see if he can't get to the bottom of things. Meanwhile, we'll get to Road Rash Alley, the second Street Luge course done third. Here you'll always have the right-of-way, except when you're in the way. First things first, flags. If you're looking to add a little variety to your life, this track definitely delivers, with a whole spoonful of jackknife turns and forked roads. There's only one path you need to concern yourself with when finding the flags, but for speed and score runs, there's oodles of options available. I didn't take the time to test the viability versus liability of all the different detours, but that doesn't mean you should limit your options to what you see here. At least for the speed run. I'm not 100% sure if any other paths yield as many points. But hey, I'm a street luger, not a beta tester. The speedrun goal is 45 seconds, which means less crashing and more dashing. Actually had some dumb luck near the beginning here with this set of small point gates. You drift pretty wildly when going full speed, so it can be tough to line yourself up in a specific spot without stopping to tap the brakes. If a low time's all you're after, really best to just twitchy dash through a lot of those. Going through the tunnel around the 33-second mark, it's simply a straight shot to the goal using up whatever twitchies you have left. Chug-a-lug and drink it up. For the technical run, we want 6,000 points within a minute. Starts off similar to the speed run, but you'll want to make sure you hit those point gates after the first twitchy dash. I can picture meeting the 45-second speedrun requirement alongside the 6K point goal on this path if you weren't to slow down or crash. The major difference for this run comes towards the end, where you hang right instead of going down the middle for the extra 100 points missing from the speedrun by going off the ramp. We start scouting the streets with the last person I'd trust to wield girl power, a gal named Marco. Mary beat 9 old men to get where she is now. No comment. Bonnie's got a rather peppy personality with a can-do-tude. I like that about her. That and the fact her winnings put us past 210 medals, opening a new inline course at the Forbidden Caverns. Wooly needs room to roam free from all these referees, you see. Apparently I'm on Milt's list. Would you say I'm naughty or nice, big boy? What do you mean you're a telemarketer? Ollie seems to be distracted by somebody making faces at him. Just across from here, you say? Hey, it's Gunther. Aw man, dude, I didn't actually think something was wrong with your face. Poor guy. Lester's here representing for his buds Eddie and Pete back home. Frank's afraid of the dark. That's why he always goes trick-or-treating as a bright, sparkly vampire. This goon is one with harmony and nature, but I'm one with the higher scores. Peace, bro. So, Miss Bonehead, fancy fixing my friend Gunther up with one of those snazzy masks? No dice? What a drag. Now that we're done street illusion, what say we go spelunking? We're too extreme for torches. Or herbs, for that matter.
Doom and gloom to all who steal.
You don't say, Mr. Stonewall. And that place would be Kick-Turn Crevice, the second skateboard course, and true birthplace of Rocky Rolls. Alright, let's find those flags. We can stick to the ground for the first few seconds, scoring a hidden Twitchy along the way. Then the first flag will be above this jump up here. We can skip the first half-pipe completely as we move on to the second one, where the next two are located high above each end of the pipe. Ah! Oh well, no use crying over spilt blood. You can afford to make a silly mistake or two here, especially if you got hops as mad as these. The last two flags are in plain sight, so long as we stay at ground level. And a well-timed jump will let us bypass this makeshift ramp to get us grinding over the goal line. Later, skater. Our speedrun goal is 48 seconds. Pretty simple stuff as with all the other skateboarding speed goals. Just stick to the ground and jump over any ramps or half-pipes you can. Not too many actual obstacles here to speak of either, so it should all be small potatoes and cream gravy. One thing I was trying here that I couldn't quite get to work the way I wanted, but if you jump onto a slanted rail just right, it's possible to get quite a bit of momentum going along it. Not that it's necessary to meet the in-game goals, but a spiff and speedrun tactic nonetheless. For the technical run, we're looking for 6,000 points in a minute 20. There's several ways you can go about meeting this goal, including trying to kickflip on a slanted surface. But yeah, whether you prefer half-pipes or hand plants, they're all perfectly viable options so long as you don't spend too much time in a single area and lose track of the clock. You can even handplant off these rocky slopes if you so desire. Me, I prefer taking a spill just for the thrill. A great war hero did once say that pain is cupcakes. Or something like that. History never was my strong suit. Our cavernous crusade begins with... Guppy? Oh wait, it's just a ditto. She definitely looks the part from her picture, all pink and squishy. These rocky roads are wearing away Claire's wheels. It really grinds her gears. Igor's a real monster on the track, as lively as an unbridled bolt of lightning. Willie sees this place not as a sporting venue, but a full-fledged land of adventure. The island's not too much for post-commentary, it would seem. I thought I might have advanced his dialogue too fast, but I honestly can't tell. Don't let Robin's name fool ya. She hand plants with a hawk's grip, and packs a falcon's... Hey, we got 235 medals, opening a new street luge track at the lava tube. This is Ian. No relation, by the way. Though we both do share an undying love for cavernous life forms. Corey knows all the right tricks. Right on, Mr. Righteous. This goon says she saw a load of ancient artifacts down here. Not to be biased, but it may be time for you to swap shades there. The Bonehead even agrees with me on this one. I know I could better put my trust with the one whose face is completely covered. That takes us up to 246 medals, and will take us back outside to get the latest from Finn's feed. Well, this is quite the turn of events. Finn's now a full-fledged bonehead. It would also appear that we took him on not too long ago. I gotta admit, that's a pretty good disguise he's got going. Little bit of a skateboarder's struggle here, simply trying to get the rest of the air needed just to snag a flag. And I got the one on the other side of the pipe just fine before the sudden loss of altitude. Maybe I just wasn't rolling the D-pad as smoothly as I could have been or something. You'll have to take my word for it. Pretty please.